Hello, my name is Victoria and today is day 20 and the final day of my Talking to Camera challenge. This is a challenge that I set myself to step out of my comfort zone, to step in front of the camera and to start talking. I wanted to improve my confidence and also to improve my consistency in uploading. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the top 3 things on my to-do list, and that is exercise, my 100-word challenge and making videos. I'm also going to talk about a book that I just finished reading, and I'm going to leave you with my final thoughts on doing this 20-day challenge. Okay, so the first thing is exercise. And yesterday I did my Couch to 5K run. It was week 3, run number 2. And this meant that I was running for 90 seconds and then walking for 90 seconds. Then I was running for 3 minutes and then resting for 3 minutes, and then I repeated the process. Now, at the beginning of this session, I didn't think that I would be able to get through those 3 minutes because that sounds like quite a lot when you're just starting. But I powered through, I took my time, I slowed down my pace, and I got through it. While I'm doing these runs, I have my music on, or actually I don't use music. I listen to a walking podcast, and the walking podcast I was listening to had music in the background, and the music was going faster than I was running, and I was trying to keep up, and that was getting me out of breath. So I realized that actually I couldn't use that walking video because that was making me run too fast, out of whack, and it just felt really odd. So in the end, I was actually running with nothing except the instructor that I had, my coach on the NHS app, who was just guiding me forward and keeping me motivated to keep going. And that was okay, but I did miss my podcast, so I'm going to be looking for other podcasts that I can listen to while I'm running that don't have music in the background to put me off. Okay, so that was my exercise for the day. My next thing I'm going to talk about is my 100-word challenge. And this challenge is something I set myself to write a minimum of 100 words every day. I want to get back to my fiction writing, so I thought that if I could start something that would help me write consistently, that would help me get back to my fiction writing. But actually, I have been writing every day, which is fine, but it's been non-fiction. And the reason for that is because the time that you need to actually get into fiction writing so that you can use your imagination, I found that during this daily challenge, I just haven't had the time to be able to sit with my thoughts, to be able to create something new. So instead, writing the non-fiction has been helpful. I've been able to write about different things, book reviews, things that I've seen out and about, and stuff like that, and my thoughts on doing this challenge as well. So I'm happy that I'll be getting to the end of this challenge because that means that I'll have a bit more time to get back to my fiction writing. But this 100-word challenge has been really good because it's meant that I've had to sit down and actually write. Okay, the third thing on my to-do list is making videos. And for this, I actually took some B-roll of me running my, doing the Couch to 5K run. And I'm going to pop that B-roll in here. And as you can see, I'm still practicing how to hold the camera while running, but I think I'm getting a little bit better, so it's not too bad. And I also took a little bit of B-roll, or is it B-roll when you're talking? I actually added a little bit of a post-walk video, that's what I did. And I'll add that right here. I have just completed week number 2, run, nope. I've just completed week number 3, run number 2, and in the beginning it was difficult trying to find my pace. I was running along with a walking video and she was talking and had music in the background at a different pace, so it was making me go a bit too fast, but I had to switch it off and just count my own beats, which was fine. I was listening to the NHS app and my coach was very encouraging. I made it through 90 seconds running, 90 seconds walking, 3 minutes running, 3 minutes walking, and now I'm done for the day. Yes! So you can see that that was me just talking after I've just done my run. I am a little bit breathless and the sound is not that great because I don't have a mic, but again, this is all a practice run, so if I don't practice, how will I get any better? So that's just an example of me practicing outdoor recording. Okay, the next thing I'm going to talk about is the book that I just finished reading, and it is a book called, let's get it, it's The Lifeline. That's going to be backwards. It's The Lifeline, and it's by Libby Page. And this book, I think, is a really good read. It's about two main characters who are going through a bit of a mini crisis in their life, and the Lifeline is the local swimming group that they join. And the story is basically about friendships, community, helping each other, and seeing, getting through the difficulties in life. And I would definitely recommend it because it is a really good read. I'd say that the end of the book was a little bit rushed because it felt like they crammed, or she crammed, Libby, the writer, she crammed a lot into the last couple of chapters to get to the end. But apart from that, it was a really nice read. The characters are lovely, and yeah, I would definitely recommend that book. Okay, the final thing I will talk about is my final thoughts on this daily challenge. And I'd have to say that it has been a really good idea to do. One, because it's forced me to get the camera out and to stand here and to talk every day for 20 days. And also because I know that I need to get the reps in so that I can get better. I've been watching loads of videos of other people who are talking to video. There are so many people who are so relaxed, and I just thought, how am I going to get there? How can I feel so relaxed than these people? For them, I think it comes naturally, for some of them, and for others it's because they've just practiced. As I've mentioned before, I am an introvert, so I'm not really used to long conversations. I shy away from talking on the phone if I can. And it's not because I don't like people or anything like that. It's just that it really does take a lot out of me to talk. So this has been a real challenge for me, and I'm glad that I've made it to 20 days. Yeah, as I said, I would definitely recommend this type of challenge for anybody who's wanting to make YouTube videos because, as I said, you're going to get the reps in, and if you're not a natural talker in front of a camera, this is a really good way to practice. You get yourself a routine of having to do it, and because I have to do it every day, I've only got a certain amount of time to record these videos because I do these before I have my breakfast and then go to work. And so because I've set myself that time limit, it means I've got to get it done. And every time I watch them back, I can see all the mistakes that I make, but I'm getting better and better. And also I'm getting better at looking at myself in the camera and realizing I don't look so bad. It's okay, I'm fine. As long as people can hear what I'm saying, that's the main thing. And as long as I'm feeling more comfortable and confident, that's the other thing. So I'm really happy I've done this challenge. It's come to the end, and the next thing is I've got to think about what type of video I want to make next. We shall see. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this challenge with me, I would love it if you could leave a comment in the description down below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know whether you would do something similar yourself. And yeah, we shall see each other in the next video.